Dear Christal, brought to you by Uniball. Start your story.
Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to another episode of Dear Christal. We have a letter from a guy this time, and I'm really excited about it because not too many guys write in. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that, we've had a couple, but everybody is welcome. Please keep sending the letters because this helps this series keep going. It gives me more things to talk about, and you guys know how much I love to talk. Plus, I just love connecting with my community. This is my way of really giving you all of me. Well, not all of me, but just more of me than just laughing at memes. So let's get right into the letter. Dear Christal, that's me. Hey. I've been contemplating how to ask my crush to prom. It is prom season. Fun memories. But I must confess, I'm feeling a bit unsure about the best approach. Okay, I really like her. That's a plus. And I want to make sure the moment is as special for her and, increase my chances of her saying yes, because that's generally the goal. Given your experience and understanding of relationships, I would really appreciate any advice or suggestions you could offer. You flatter me. What do you think would be the most thoughtful and memorable way to ask someone to prom? How can I ensure that she truly feels appreciated and respected in the process? Thanks, Anthony. Ooh, okay. Hi, Anthony. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. So if you're going to prom, I'm assuming you're either a junior or a senior. So congratulations already to everyone who is preparing for prom. So fun fact, I've never been asked to prom before. I don't know, isn't that kind of weird? My junior year, I was single and I did not have a date. I was going to go alone, but my mom was like, girl, you're not going to prom by yourself. So my sister found me a blind date, which was a little strange. I'm grateful that I had someone to go with, but also I didn't know him. I didn't meet him until after I already bought our prom ticket. So that was a bit weird for me. I kind of wish I would have gone with someone that I knew, but I hung out with friends from school at prom and post prom. If you don't know what post prom is, it's just the party that happens after prom that's still ran by the school, but it's in addition to prom. I don't know if that's still a thing. I've been out of high school for quite some time, but that was a thing. Anyway, and in my senior prom, I asked one of my friends to go with me because it just felt safe. We, hung out and danced and stuff. Shout out to Joe. He knows who he is. And we had a fabulous time. That was a night to remember. Maybe I'll share about that. I don't know. But so me personally, I have never been asked to prom. But I want to say, first of all, kudos to you for wanting to make sure that she feels respected and that it's a memorable moment. Because I think sometimes guys, at least from what I've observed, will get into a situation where they make you feel like you have to say yes, because if you don't, if they make this big grand thing and you feel pressured to say yes because you don't want to embarrass them, even if you don't want to go. So I think that it's really great that you are considering her feeling respected and that the moment is special for her. Figure out what it is that she likes. If you like this girl, obviously you've probably been paying attention to her. So what would speak out to her? For me, if I were still in high school and somebody wanted to ask me to prom, honestly, spelling it out in tacos would probably be an automatic yes. Because one, you've been listening to the things that I love. Two, you are fulfilling a very basic need, which is to eat, nourishment. Three, creativity, because spelling prom in tacos is not easy. And four, I get to eat the answer. Well, the answer is yes, but I'll be doing this while I'm eating it. So, it's a win-win-win for me. I don't know what this girl likes. Is she a girly girl? Does she like flowers and balloons and teddy bears? Or, is she more into sports? Would she find it corny or cheesy for you to get, other people in on it? Pro tip, and not in a creepy way, but it might not be a bad idea to ask one of her friends, what if you don't know specifically, if you don't know her well enough to say, oh, she would really like this, maybe asking one of her friends that would be a trusted advisor, somebody that won't blow it for you, but will also kind of help you orchestrate it so that you really have the inside track. So whether it's decorating her locker or, asking her out on a date, if she wants it to be a private moment, or if she wants that big to-do, I used to see people making a whole big board and standing outside of homeroom or something like that. God, I hope you guys still have homeroom. Otherwise, I sound really, really ancient. But, you know, there are many different ways that you can do it. But the number one thing that I think you should do is do a little research, you know, do a little recon. I don't know if I'm using that word right. I'm going to stick with research. Do a little research, maybe talk to her friend. Don't make it like a whole big thing, because I feel like, again, it kind of gets out of hand and it's like too many cooks in the kitchen. But maybe like talk to one of her friends, her BFF, and say, hey, you know, I'm interested in asking so-and-so to go to prom with me, and I want to do it in a way that means something to her. Like, you know, what kind of things does she like? That's only if you don't know her well enough to know what she would like. So let's say this is, you know, you said this is your crush, so I'm assuming that this is not your girlfriend. So if this is your crush, I would either ask for some advice, or I would make it a quiet thing. If you don't want to involve anyone else, if you don't want to get mixed in with talking to other people, I wouldn't do like this big to-do. I'd probably make it like a, hey, you know, I'd love to hang out. Can we meet up for whatever you guys meet up for? Coffee, snacks? I don't know what you guys meet up for. I'm out of touch, out of the loop. But I would probably like try to make it like a little bit private, just because if she's just your crush and you all don't know each other that well, it might be a little awkward for you to make this big to do. I'm saying to do. I'm talking like an old person. I feel so old and jittery. Maybe it's the coffee, but you know, you don't want to like put that much pressure on her. I think that's the big respect part. And again, kudos to you for that. So, or another golden idea. Let's pay some bills real quick, guys. Shout out to Uniball, who is our lovely sponsor for the Dear Christal series. You can write a letter. A nice handwritten letter could go a long way. If you have terrible handwriting, just do your best, because I don't have great handwriting either. But the wonderful thing about Uniball is that it's just about starting your story and not about having amazing handwriting. So as long as, you know, it's legible, or you could start out by writing and then type it and then sign your name. So you're still using your Uniball pen, but also, you know, just say how you feel. And remember, everybody, please, Anthony and everyone else who's going to prom. Prom is a party. So don't like don't put so much pressure on yourself and make it like this whole big thing, and forget that it is a high school party. It's meant to be fun and not to be stressful. Okay. I hope that helps. I can't wait to hear about this. Hopefully you'll write me again and let me know like an update on how things are going. Also, anyone else who's written in, I would love to hear an update if you applied my advice and if it worked. Because if I'm out here giving terrible advice, that would just be terrible. So please let me know how the advice is going. And I can't wait for the next letter. As usual, thank you so much for writing in. Please continue to send letters. All the info is coming up in just a few seconds. Have a wonderful evening. Love ya. Mwah.
Send in your letter for some fun advice at mydearchristal@gmail.com.